The 15th of February, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Along with the, okay. So good morning again, this is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here, Yeshiva Samanavshi. We are in the second share in the morning here. We're learning Mishnah Berura, Hilchos Purim, Adar Rishon, Siman, Tafresh, Sadi, Zion. We'll reread the Mechaber and the Ramah, and then pick up in the Mishnah Berura we left off for yesterday. Let's see. Mayor or Rabbi Elazar Tzvi, who would like to begin?
I'll let Mayor do it.
I can do it. So it says, Yom Yudalid V'Tet Vav Sheba Adar Rishon Ein Noflim Al Pneihem V'Ein Omrim Mizmor Yancha Hashem Yom Tzara V'Asurim Dechesped. Let's start with that. So on the 14th and 15th in the month of Adar Rishon, we do not fall on our faces, which I guess we don't say Tachanun, and we don't say the Mizmor, the Psalm, Yancha Hashem B'Yom Tzara, V'Asurim B'Chesped, and it's forbidden to give eulogies, B'Ta'anit, and fasting. Aval Shivar, not Shivar, Sha'ar Divarim, Ein No Hagim Bahem. Let's see, but for the rest of the things, there are no traditions? No, not no. Hey,
We're not accustomed to do any of the other things. Meaning that's Mikra Megillah, Sudas Purim, Mishnah V'Simcha, Shalach Manas, and Matanas Levyonim. Those are the things we're not knowing. We're not accustomed to do those things on Purim Katan, meaning you'll see no reading of the Megillah today, and there'll be no Matanas Levyonim, right?
Okay.
So I'm not following why he gives a whole list of things that we don't do. And then he says, and we don't do a bunch of other things. Why doesn't he just say one time, we don't not accustomed to do any of these things?
Because he mentions, first of all, he mentions that there's no Tachanun, and there's no Mizmor Yamta, B'Yom Tzara, and then now, not only that, it's Usher. According to this opinion, you're forbidden to make a hesped, you're forbidden to fast, right? But the other things, there is no custom to do the other things.
Lou, what he's saying is that he's starting off by saying these are Yom Chol things that we don't do. There's no Tachanun, no Hespedim. Yom Chol, yeah, just normal days. This is, Yom Chol, regular days of the week. Normally, you say Tachanun, you have Hespedim. Okay, for Yom Chol, we don't do things. And then we also don't do the things that are noeg on Purim. So there's two different classes of items that he's talking about. That's why he says it separately.
Meaning
the second group of the things that we normally do on Purim.
On Purim,
Right.
And the first group are things that we normally do
on regular weekdays.
On regular days. I get it.
Right. And then there's another opinion, Yesh Omrim,
Yesh Omrim, De'af Dechesped V'Ta'anit Mutarim. And there are those that say that the eulogies and fasting are permitted. Maybe he'll go into that. I don't know.
Let's see now the Ramah, the Yesh.
Okay, so the Ramah says, let's see, V'minhag kasbara harishona yesh omrim shechayav l'harbot v'mishteh v'simcha. Oh.
So we have two. Right, we have two statements of the Ramah. First is in terms of the Hespedim, right, and the Tainasim. So the first statement the Ramah is in reference to that. In Minig Spar Rishona, that the there are no hespedim. It's forbidden to do hespedim and to fast on Purim Katan. That's number one. And number two, there's another opinion. Yeshomim shechayev larbos b'mishta b'simcha. Right? B'yud daled b'adar rishon. That's today. Yet there are those that are obligating you to have a mishta b'simcha festivities and feasts on the first of Adar Rishon on Yud Daled, which is today.
So harbos is feasts?
No, harbos is to augment, to have extra
From Harbe.
Right, harbos.
So of extra eating and drinking.
Right. Well, mishte is festivities. That means drinking, and simcha that usually includes eating.
Okay, and what was the word earlier that kasvara?
Kasvara.
Or like the first opinion. The minig is like the first opinion. Svara Rishona, the first opinion. And it's forbidden also the hesped and tinus.
Oh, I see.
Right. Okay, let's continue on with the Mishna, with the Ramah, and then we'll come back to the Mishna Berura.
Mayor, we lost you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Now you're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's the microphone on my computer. Sometimes it
You need to face the microphone when you start speaking so it registers you.
okay, well, I have to try to keep my form. Okay, so let's see, Haggah. So we started the Haminhag Svara Harishona. Okay, so according to the Ramah, we are supposed to increase our drinking and joy. Biyom Yudalid Sheba Adar Rishon, on Yudalid in Adar Rishon. Ve'ein no hagim mikol makom yarbeh kitzat suda kidei. Let's say nishlam.
No, be careful where you're reading.
Oh, did I miss something? Did I go to the wrong? I went to the wrong.
Yeah, Kedei, let's say, Kedei Hamachmirim.
Uh-oh. Okay, get it. Okay. I
Got it, Amir?
No, I don't. Oh, the Kedei, let's say. Looks, oh, let me turn no, because this is the end.
You have to go
What
to
was it after, let's say?
let's say Kedei Hamachmirim with Tov Lev Mishta Tamid.
Text doesn't seem to have that, or I can't find it.
Look at the top line of the next page.
Really, the second line. The first line is Lehilkas Megillah Simin Taf Reish Tzadi Zayin. After that should be one small line there.
Okay. Boy, is that small. Okay, 1 second. I have to. Okay, so Yidei Machmirim Tov Lev Mishteh Tamid. Oh, so you should always be let's see.
A good heart is always festive. A good heart is always festive.
So what was this Ein Nohagin Cain?
We're not knowing to be marbe b'mishta b'simcha b'yud daled rishon adar rishon. We're not knowing that way, but still, it's good as the remark continues to have something, a little something to fulfill the opinion of the Machmirim. So the custom is that you don't have to have a special suited today. You don't have to do special drinking today. But still, it's good to
Nobody's gonna stop you if you do it.
something right. It's good it's a good thing if you do it.
Well, what does this mean? Yarbe ketzat, more a little?
A little more, a little extra.
A little more than usual.
A little more, okay.
You know, if you have 3 cups of schnapps, you actually have 4 cups of schnapps. You know,
That's
a
right.
little more.
That's more than a little.
No, after davening, if you have a little breakfast after davening in shul. So if you usually put out a couple of bottles of whiskey, put out 3 or 4 bottles of whiskey today instead.
And some
You
herring.
usually have a 12-ounce steak, have a 14-ounce steak.
There you are. That's right.
Don't forget the herring.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
I was disappointed. My shul didn't have any Hummintashen today.
Ah, you see, I guess they were waiting for you to bring it.
I guess maybe I should bring it tomorrow.
Oh, so we'll see in the Mr. Brewery says tomorrow there's no Indian to do anything tomorrow, but we'll see
Oh,
about
okay.
My
Okay.
calendar says tomorrow is Shushan Purim Katan.
That's
That is
right.
correct.
That's right.
So does that mean anything?
Yep,
Eh,
no tachanun.
Tachanun.
that's right. No talking on.
That's it?
Basically, but we'll see. Maybe we'll have a chance to look and see what some.
No
of the-
Ramnat Seach either.
That's right.
Well, that's
No
a,
no Hespedim, no Tainais, and no one should fast tomorrow. Let's see the Mr. Brewer. We'll pick up where we left off yesterday. What that would be in Sif Cotton Dalid. Sif Cotton Dalid, Yud Dalid. The Ramah said that there are those that say Yeshom Mishachayev l'Rabos b'Mishna b'Simcha Yud Dalid ba'ad Rishon. There are those that say it's an obligation to increase your festivities and your feasting on the 14th of Adar Rishon, which is today. Sif Cotton Dalid in the Mr. Ruba Yud Dalid on the 14th. So that's the 14th.
Dalid.
What about
Avalo bit below the avalo bit tetvav. Oh, af le krachim hamukafim choma. Okay, so we should have, I guess, Purim Katan on Yud Daled, but not on. We don't do anything on Tetvav.
right?
Wow.
Even those cities which are mukafim, meaning Yerushalayim, even in Yerushalayim, according to the opinion of the Mr. Brewer, we're not supposed to do anything tomorrow in terms of Mishna v'Simcha. Okay, let's see.
Today then.
Yes, today.
Excellent. Okay, so hey, Mikom Makom Yarbe v'chule. So
And even
nevertheless,
even though that there are those that say you're obligated to have Mishna v'Simcha today, but nevertheless, the Ramah says we're not accustomed to do that. Nevertheless, you should still do something, right? You should still increase his festivities and his feasting today to some degree.
Hagaat Tashbeitz Katav Diyesh Laharbot Rabbeinu Yechiel Mifarish Ragil Laharbot Ulahazmin B'nei Adam. Let's see what all this is. Wow. The Hagaat.
That's the Agas Tashbat. That he was one of the earlier commentators in Halacha. Kosev, he writes.
That we should increase our, I guess, our joy.
The Yesh Lahar, but you should augment and increase your festivities and feasting today.
Okay. And Rabbi Yechiel May Parish, that's Paris.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow. accustomed to increase Hazmin, to his meal, I guess. His,
Yeah, you invite people, right? B'nai Adam.
he would invite people. Hazmin, okay.
You need to
Okay.
move closer to your microphone.
Oh, sorry about that again. I should get my computer looked at.
Yeah.
You think the microphone would be picked up? I'm not that much closer, but okay. Okay, Vizehu
When you're in the
Siyemo.
position you are now, we can hear you fine, but when you move back or you turn your head, you fade out.
Okay, sorry. Okay, Vizehu Shesiyem Harama Vitov Lev Mishtet Hamid. Okay, and in this, the Rama Siyem what concludes that we should have a good heart and always have festivities, I guess, Mishtet, or be happy.
Right. Why? Not just being happy. Why? He gives the reason.
I knew Shetov Laharbot Mikvod Hanes Shenasa Be'itim Halalu. Okay, because it was good to increase the honor of the miracle that was done at this time.
Right. You want it's good that you should increase your festivities and feasting on this day, in order to honor the miracle that was done at these times. So in order to make a special acknowledgement of the miracles that Hashem did for the Jewish people by saving us from our enemies, Haman and Achashverosh and Amalek at these times, we should today in Yud Dalet all over the world, Jews should be celebrating to some extent to celebrate the miracles Hashem did for us.
So I normally don't have any wine with lunch. So should I have a glass of wine with lunch today in order to fulfill this?
Definitely. That's a very good way to fulfill. That's harbos. That's something something they don't usually do. If you usually have a tuna fish sandwich for lunch, so can make some French fries to go along with it too, right? And, make something that you enjoy specifically, and say to yourself and to the other people that are there that you're doing it in order to give special thanks to Kadosh Baruch Hu for the tremendous miracle that occurred on this day. Even though we'll be celebrating it next month, but still today, in terms of the actual day, today is really the day. Today is really Purim in terms of the calendar fluctuations. It's just that we happen to have to add on an extra Adar, right, because of the necessity of having Pesach in the springtime. So therefore, we added an extra Adar to make sure the holiday of Pesach would come out in the warm spring weather rather than in the midst of winter. And so really today is really the date when a Purim occurred in terms of the calendar computations. But in terms of our celebration, since the Gemara concludes that we want to join the gula from Purim to the gula of Pesach, so therefore we don't interrupt with another Adar without our celebration. We want to have our celebrations adjoined one to the other, that we should be able to celebrate Purim and go from the celebration of Purim 30 days later to the celebration of Pesach. Okay, good. Tomorrow I'll see if maybe I can find something that'll speak more specific about the obligations of Purim Katan. The question is, if any obligations exist for Purim Katan tomorrow here in Yerushalayim or anywhere in the world for that matter. So in any event, you know what you have to do today, and Bez Hashem, it should be as the Ramon said, Leiv Tov Mishtas Tami, the person with a good heart. He's always feasting. He's always feasting on the miracles that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is doing for him. He's appreciating all the miracles Hashem does for him constantly. for him and the Jewish people and for the world at large. And he celebrates those miracles by having a good heart, a good attitude towards the Kadosh Baruch Hu. So very good. Okay, we'll take our
For all those who would like Hamantashen, I'm going to be making Hamantashen at 5 o'clock with all my grandchildren. So you're all welcome to come and participate and take home some Hamantashen. And we have 5 different fillings, so you have to make a decision which filling do you like.
Why can't I have all 5?
You're
That's
welcome.
great.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Very
very
good.
good. Thank you, Larry.
Yashikaya.
Very
All
good.
right.
Everyone should enjoy. Have a wonderful day. See you all tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
thank you, Rabbi.
Tomorrow.
Pleasure. Shalom. Bye.
The Mishteh. Okay.